Welcome back, everyone, to UKSG Blue 2023. We are raising money for Crisis. You can donate and find the links below the stream. We'd also love to shout out ESA and BSG for their continued support. But now, it is time for Robocop by Howling Mad Mike. Take it away.
Hello UKSG Blue, hello Twitch chat. Yes, I am back with Robocop on the far more superior Atari ST version. In regards to the last time I ran this event was ESA Winter, where I did it on the Amiga, but I said we're on the significantly better Atari ST version this time around, which, you know, Tim will entirely agree with, that the ST was a much finer system.
No comment, no comment. Hello there, folks.
But I'm not trying to keep things going quickly, so I'm just going to get into it. In regards to the timer, it will start the moment I exit the newscasting screen, so just get ready on the clock there. I have to skip that because there's a flashing light, and I don't want to upset anyone who may be a little photosensitive. So timer will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, very quickly, if you don't mind, a little bit of background on this game. This game came out in 1989.
That's correct.
This, as we see, is the Atari ST version, which is very similar to the Amiga version as well. This game was incredibly popular. It sold very, very well.
In terms of sales, this was perpetually in the top 10 for Atari ST until they actually even stopped bothering recording sales figures for it. It was that well sold on it. But we start the run here, and we immediately get our gun. I had to stop myself picking that up. In regard to when I last ran this at ESA, I have changed more than a few things. Very minor optimizations just to try. And sorry, I'm getting a little confused here because the people in the windows are not shooting at me, and that is very nice. Right, Ed 209 comes, Ed 209 goes, and that is the end of level 1.
Good to see the back of him.
Oh, he comes back again and again, but in more and more budget form.
Oh.
We have our first mini game here. It is just a target practice. All going well. 39 targets will appear, or something in that region. As long as I shoot 30, I shall get a full health refill. But to be honest, I am genuinely shocked I've got out of level 1 with that much health. Usually I have maybe a quarter health. Clearly, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to jinx this. Particularly since my last run at ESA didn't go too well. I will say that if I do get through this in one attempt, I will slap $20 on the table just to pat myself on the back. So we're into level 2. And instead of walking, we immediately start with a gun. In regard to Robocop's walk animation, I just love pointing this out every time I remember to do so. One reviewer at the time, back in '89, suggested that he walked like he had, and I'm going to use my words a lot more politely than he did, dropped a load in his trousers.
Lovely. Well, he's robotic. He's Robocop. I mean, he's got to have some sort of
that's fine.
gait, doesn't he?
Now, this game has quite a problem with sprite limitations, and I'm going to try and abuse that a little here. Basically, you may see things and people spawning very late. I try and do that to stop them shooting at me. Oh! The people in the windows shoot randomly, and they can just leather you. I'm going to have to play a little carefully here. We're fine.
Oh, that was close. Well done.
In regards to my feet being in the bottom of the screen, that is a glitch that happens if I jump. I don't usually intend to do it, but sometimes I just can't help but do it. There are so many bosses in this game that you can only beat by jumping, and it just becomes a habit after a while. We have a hostage situation here. Given my health situation, oh no, this is image matching. Yep. So just going to scrunch up to the screen and try and do this as quick as I can.
This is the bit that I always remember this game for. I think this is the bit that most people remember this game for. It was quite
8 seconds.
different for the time.
That is super fast, 8 seconds. Fastest I've ever done that is about 6 seconds, but I will happily take 8 all day long here. Given that everyone was so happy to shoot at me at the end of level 2, I'm going to there is a much riskier strat. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in a position to do that here. And I'm most definitely not now. I'm sorry, I'm being really careful. In fact, I may even have to do this a lot slower than usual because I do not want to die.
Like a lot of games of this era, this is a limited life game.
Limited, I have one.
Exactly. So if you lose your all your health, you are dead. Game over. No do-backs. So you've got to be very, very careful. And it's for speedrun, it's much preferred to slow down a little bit rather than dying and losing the whole run.
Yeah. Again. Oh, okay. He decided to. Oh, okay. Everything's just deciding to ignore me here. But no, we're not bad at the moment. That's as far as I'm willing to go. Right, we have our next end of level boss, and as you can see, I jump. The reason I jump is that everything on him is a hitbox, and if I can get more of those state-of-the-art bang bullets through the front of whatever that was, then it dies quicker. It's all about the time that is within his hitbox. And now we're on to our third minigame, which is a hostage situation, somewhat reminiscent from the film. That was nice.
That was very good.
Yeah, and I didn't shoot her this
I
time.
know, that was fantastic.
I have legit lost record runs in those hostage situations, shooting the wrong person. Right, we have what I consider now the gatekeeper level of this game. So all going well, and it's the one where the sprite limitation problem gets incredibly scary, because if not all sprites that have to, not all sprites have to spawn do spawn, I may have a soft lock. Ugh, and I nearly ran into that. That is a beginner's trap that I nearly fell for.
I'm gonna get hit by those falling hot dogs there.
Oh no, they are instant death. Now, I want to get up here and see two people to my right. That's nice. I want to get up here and see two from my right. I want to see 3 hot dogs.
There we go.
Nice.
I have to say, even though this is actually a relatively early title for 16 bits, yeah, it's still really quite good. I think it's quite a decent game, actually. It's hard.
Yeah, oh yeah. And to get, I get a new state-of-the-art bang there. To get it, I heroically shoot that man in the back. And we go through another door here, and then we're very close at the end of the level again. Going to try and snipe that grenade.
Nice.
To get it. Right, we have Miley Cyrus here coming in like a wrecking ball.
And bye-bye.
I'm really bad with music. It was Miley Cyrus that did that song.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yes.
My knowledge of music ended about the time this game was developed. So. Right, we have another copy of the firing range here, so if you've got anything you'd like to spend about 30 seconds saying, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a $5 donation from Fin6Y. There's no comment on that one, but that one has also gone towards our incentive for Kaliko to pet the kitties. Again, just a reminder, when you send your donations in, please make sure you put them towards our incentive so we can get them met and we can do cool things during our runs.
Thank you for that donation, and if you can spare, please do, because it's such an amazing cause we're working for here at UKSG Blue.
That was really good.
Right, so it says we're attacking OCP headquarters. This is supposed to kind of be the part of the film where Robocop confronts Dick Jones and the hugely secretive 4th directive is revealed. Yeah, you've got to use your imagination a little. Again, this is one of those levels where I am going to be somewhat abusing the sprite limitations on this level just because it allows me to. Here we see the one key difference between the ST and the Amiga version. On the ST you have to manually walk across here. On the Amiga it's like an escalator. Don't know why. I suppose they just have to make it easier for the Amiga people. Right, we have another. If it was Ed 209 before, this is Ed $2.09 because he's green and disappears faster than the first one. And that is not the last we see of him. He does make one more appearance. But we have a repeat of the image matching minigame here, and to try and keep things interesting, it's now thermographic images. Which I suppose is a posh way of saying they like went into whatever Photoshop they had at the time and like color inversion or something.
This is definitely a bit strange.
Whoops. Hang on there. Whoops, that was 2. Yeah, 9 seconds, that's nice as well. I was saying to Tim, I would argue that the image matching games is one thing that does make the ST version easier, because the ST, to ensure the games run nicer and faster on it, it's slightly smaller resolution, but it makes the images a lot blockier. But this is already the last level. But it can be pretty nasty, because those turrets shoot randomly, so randomly that I'm actually going to jump over that one. So far they've been reasonably nice. Reasonably.
This game is very, very similar to a lot of the movie tie-in games of that period. They were all very, very similar in terms of gameplay. This one actually stood out because of its image matching and because of its the shooting the hostage section. Or not shooting the hostage section.
Wow, I actually got through that without taking any damage. I am going to, once again, just for sprite reasons, kill him. Well, whatever that budget C3PO was. It does take a few artistic liberties with the source material.
Yeah.
That weapon there, I didn't explain earlier, that's a spread gun. The spread gun in this game is awful. It fires 3 bullets and you cannot fire again until all 3 bullets have either hit something or left the screen. So I hate it. I pick it up as little as I can. Hidden health here, it's not so much hidden, but you can go to the top of the elevator there and not actually pass. It won't let you, so you have to go back down the elevator slightly to bash the box.
Yeah, what Mike was saying there about the deviation from the source material was again very much a thing, very much a feature of these games of this era, this sort of game.
Now I'm going to let them hit me just because I've only got 3 shots left on this state-of-the-art Bang Bang, and I do want to keep them for the end-of-level boss here. Because I said it works entirely on collisions, and since the weapon fire here has such a big hitbox, again, budget Ed 209 goes faster than he comes. And we've nearly beat the game. We're on to the last mini-game. It is the hostage situation between Dick Jones and the OCP president. It will be time the moment Dick Jones goes flying towards the window. Time!
Oh, nice! Oh, that's a bit messy. Good job!
I actually got through it.
Well done!
And that's it. And of course, for an amazing game like that, you get a completely garbage ending, such is the way. But no, I am really, really pleased. I've finally been able to get that through the door. A little scary on level 2. Not gonna. Was it? No, was it level 2?
Level 2, I think.
It was a little scary.
Yeah.
But yes.
Got there. Brilliant.
UKSG, top of the leaderboard. And, oh, I'm going to pause it there just in case we do have any photo-sensitive people. I said just do a bit of flashing. But, yeah, I'm going to keep it brief so we can try and stick to the schedule as best we can. Thank you to Tim for commentating for me. Thank you to everyone at UKSG Blue for having me. It has been an absolute blast. I haven't given it much thought. Well, I should give a huge thank you to my friends and particularly my wife at home, who really helps enable me to go to. I haven't been speedrunning for very long, and she has been a massive help in allowing me to go, and I do mean allow me to go to these events, and looking after our son whilst I'm away as well. It's not easy, and I really do massively appreciate it. But yeah, thank you everyone at UKSG Blue, and this will not be the last time, fingers crossed, you see me at this event. So thank you very much.
And thank you very much, Howler Man Mike, for that fantastic run. Nicely underestimate as well. Oh, poor schedule. We're going to go to a quick intermission. Coming up next, we're going to have Tricro with Darkest Dungeon 2. See you shortly.